What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be part 3 of the disassembly process for my 1971 Dodge Challenger that I've named Kermit. And if you haven't seen the other 2 videos where we pull the whole, basically the whole car apart, you need to go check that out because what we found inside the dash is absolutely horrendous. You should see it. It's gross. Alright, so the plan for today's video is we're going to get the front suspension off and we're going to drop it all down in one unit. So how you do that is you take the upper control arm off, you get the shock out of there, you loosen the front struts, and you take the little clips out of the back of the torsion bars. You can slide the torsion bars outwards a little bit, and then you take all 4 bolts out of the K-member here. And then once all 4 bolts are out of the K-member, you can just drop the whole shebingus down in one go. So that's pretty nice. So we'll get that down, we'll pull that out of there, and then we'll start getting stuff off the firewall, like the old bulkhead, some brake lines, little hose and stuff. Parts for the heater core, like a little blower motor there. And then we'll come along to the inside here. We'll go ahead and get the center console out of there. We'll get the heater core out. We'll get the vent out, brake pedal, and some other things that are attached to the firewall. And then also get, the wiring out of here and clean up the ceiling if there's any stuff on there. Oh, forgot about these. Ooh. Oh, those are, oh my gosh. All right, so definitely don't need to work on getting those off. They just kind of obliterated. But anyway, so lots to do. I also want to apologize for any future rain noise you're going to be hearing because California for like the last month has just been getting pounded with rain, and lightning struck my neighbor's tree right here at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Is the loudest thing we all heard. Like everyone woke up, and unfortunately that tree got knocked over. But yeah, so just letting you know, you're gonna have to be dealing with the rain noise. All right, let's get started. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, special guest.
Oh shoot! It is I.
It is
your local mailman.
He drives this sweet little shaggin' wagon over here and drops my mail off.
Pretty much, it got twin turbos in that, so I installed that myself.
Oh, dude, go ahead and take a look at the car since we've got it pulled apart. Tell me what you think.
I think you've been stripped.
I've been what?
Stripped.
Stripped?
Yeah. They cleaned it. No, I'm just kidding. You cleaned it. But yeah, it's coming along nicely.
All right, man. Well, we'll see ya.
Bye.
Have a good one. Well, it is that time. So I got everything loose that needs to be loose. I got the shocks undone, upper control arm off. Now I was going to try to just bust the ball joint and leave this up top, but there's really no point. So I had a fight to knock these bolts out of there. They were just really frozen in there. So got those off. We're about ready to get the K-member bolts undone. Again, same thing on this side. Everything is off. And man, I was trying to take these shocks off by the top, but they are just so rusted and the threads are so gone. There's literally no point. They're just spinning inside, and I was trying to get them off the other way, but it just wasn't happening. So anyway, I was also trying to knock the torsion bars out that way, but they're also like super seized in there. Not surprising. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the K-member, and then what I plan to do is just taking like a hammer and then knocking on the lower control arm right here and trying to just knock the torsion bars out that way as the K-member comes down. So all right, we're gonna go ahead and knock these out, but I like to live dangerously and use chrome sockets on an impact. So don't do what I do. Go get yourself some impact sockets. I just don't happen to have any this size, so let's go. Man, I really hope these bolts come out easy. Okay, I'm gonna go get goggles on because I'm getting rained on by rust. Let me see if I can even get on there and break it loose. I'm no air hammer, but I'm pretty strong. Negative. That's not coming off. Great. Okay, so upon further inspection, that bolt looks like it's been sitting in a river for 417 years, and I really have no clue how the hell I'm supposed to get that out of there. I also noticed that the brake drum and lower control arm have dirt with freaking roots packed in there. Let me see if I can grab some on this side. Oh yeah. So, yeah, this whole side of the car, at some point for a very extended amount of time, sat without a wheel, on the ground, in the dirt, which would explain why this side of the car, at least on the frame rails, is very, very rusty. So, I'm gonna have to figure out a new plan of attack here to get these K-member bolts out, because trying to twist them out or break them loose is just not gonna happen. So, I'm probably gonna have to get crafty, maybe with fire. Can't be stuck if they're liquid. Well, I just got back from the Home Depot where I got myself this little baby. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get this bolt super hot and see if I can't break it loose that way. Otherwise, it's gonna either A, have to be cut out, or B, get some sort of other torch and liquefy that thing. But I'm gonna try this method first. Hopefully it'll come out that way. So let's do this. Okay, that has been cooking. It doesn't look like it, but that has been cooking for a few minutes now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little socket here and see if I can't break that loose. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shiz. I want to pull it off the frickin' jack stands. Come on. It's like it wants to, but it's really not. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, oh, actually. Progress, possibly. I just realized it doesn't help if you're not pulling in the right direction. I was literally trying to tighten it this whole time. Oh, what a moron. Anyway, let's try to get this off. And just like magic, oh, sheet coming out. Yeah, make sure you're spinning stuff lefty-loosey. Holy crap. Oh, dude. I almost burned myself on that. Yikes. Well, boys and girls, that's one. One down, 3 to go. I honestly did not think that was going to work. But, dude, proof right there. That is textbook use of heat. So, yeah, I'm gonna try it on the other 3 here. So, let's go. Okay, let's try giving that a whack. Yes! Sucker. And I ran out of air. Go figure.
The next day.
Okay. That's it. That's the. Oh gosh, that's hot. That's the last. Freaking idiot. Yeah, okay, that was hot. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and drop the K-member down and get it out of there. Hopefully, the torsion bars are doing what they're supposed to do and come out with the K-member, because I was trying to knock them out that way and it just was not happening. So, let's go ahead and knock this out. Okay, so now I think I can just knock it this way. Moving? Oh, we're moving. Oh, we're almost out of there. Oh, sweet. That was almost my fingers. Now I just need to decide where this is gonna sit for 500 years. Well, all right, that's out. I can't even tell you how long it took to freaking beat this thing out of there. that was quite a bit of work. But cool, glad that's out of there. Yeah. Oh, this car needs a lot of help. Anyway, I can't keep looking at the depressingness. Moving on. I feel like this heater cord just needs like one good smack and it's out. Okay, it's out. Yo, look at the rat nest packed into this thing. Oh my gosh, dude. That's disgusting. Wow. Jeez, what freaking way. Alright, well the firewall actually doesn't look too bad. It actually looks really, really good. There is that one spot right here where it will need a patch, but dang man, other than that, firewall is solid, which is cool. So, yeah, I bought a firewall. Nice. Okay, and now for the main event. Got to get the center console out of this thing, and I've made quite the disgusting mess underneath this thing. So let me just clean all that out of there, because I'm going to be sliding underneath and undoing some bolts. Hopefully they'll come undone with some ease, because the rest of this thing has been fighting me as far as bolts go. But yeah, time to get this out of there. Pretty stoked. Okay, so there was a screw there, everything else was missing something. I'm imagining, I've never taken one of these out before, so admittedly, I'm not really sure how they mount to the tunnel here. I thought there might have been bolts underneath, but I just checked and there's not. So that means it's just mounted to this little structure piece that's welded to the top of the trans tunnel. So again, I just took those two pieces off, and yep, that just comes off. So, all right, I guess we'll set that off to the side. What else here? So, I don't want to just start yanking stuff. I gotta see if there's a way. Okay, maybe I gotta take these two screws out first, and then I can lift the whole chingus off of the shifter mechanism and then try to get the shifter out that way. Not sure. Every nut and bolt in this thing. Every nut and bolt on this thing is fighting me. It's insane. Of course, there's still one more. Come on, dude. All right, after fighting every screw on that dang thing, time to get the shifter out. Man, there's always these wasp nests everywhere, man. It's crazy. Okay, so linkage out the way. This little shifter McGigget. Ooh, that can slide up and out. That's cool. Good grief. Okay, so this screw's got to come out. Who wants to bet that the screw's going to fight me? It's a miracle. Good grief. No wonder this couldn't move. It is seized solid. Looks like I'll be either trying to fix this up and clean it up, which maybe looks like I can, or just getting a new one. Who knows? And then looks like just these 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts there, and the shifter linkage mechanism will come right out. I guess I can go ahead and pull those out too. Okay. Okay, that unplugs. Oh, alright, that's out. Well, dome light assembly. Actually looks like it's in decent shape. I don't know what all the freaking blue is, but yeah, looks like it's in decent shape. So I'll make sure to save that and polish that up and reuse that. That's cool. Also, off camera, I was able to get the back windows down, which is freaking awesome. So I was even able to get that one down. In the last video, I was trying, but basically, the whole panel over here was just like flexing back and forth. So what I did was I just grabbed the window and tried to force it down while I was cranking, and that broke something loose, and it was able to roll up and down just fine. So that's really cool. The window mechanisms are still good after 50-something years, which is awesome. Something's going on with that door glass. I can't exactly get the window up at all, so I'm not even going to try. I'll just, at some point, I'll take the doors apart and get all that stuff out of there. But yeah, that's super cool that these friggin' work. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Got a lot done in the car. Front suspension out, everything cleared off, the firewall. I even got seatbelts out off camera, and got my windows to roll down, which is super cool. Got a lot done, but again, everything on this car is completely fighting me just because how rusty it is. Every nut, every bolt, every screw, everything. It just sucks, and it takes so long to get everything out of this car. Way longer than it realistically should have, but I'm really happy to show that. So I got everything off the inner fenders and firewall, brake lines, fuel lines. I got the blower motor out of there. We got the heater core out, a bunch of other things attached to the firewall. And the only thing I'm not able to get out for some reason, because they are just fighting me, are these nuts for the shock towers, or for the shocks rather. I'm gonna have to go back in there at some point and try to cut them off. They're just really fighting me, even with fire. Again, taking a look at the inside here, everything is off the firewall and actually is in really good shape. I'm pleasantly surprised how good the firewall actually is. I'm really, really happy with that. That's just one less piece that I have to freaking put on this car. But again, like, doors are good, you know, the structure right here for like the window channel, all that stuff is good. The axle hump area with the cross bracing and the rear package tray area, all that is good. Even the the structure here for the roof, all that is solid. It's just the sheet metal attached to all those things is just, there's nothing I can do about it. It's all garbage. But again, I'm super stoked that the firewall is good. There is one little spot right there where the windshield wipers, the drain comes like down here, and so of course it just got plugged up and rotted a little hole there. So that's just going to be a simple, easy little patch there. But yeah, the rest of the firewall in great shape. But coming up in the next video is going to be the last and final disassembly of the car. The last video is going to be part 4. My buddy Mike's going to be up here. I'm not sure how much him and I are going to be working together on getting this car apart, but that will be the final video of the teardown process. So we're going to get the trunk hinges off. This one is like either broken or like missing some stuff because that's just always been dangling down there. We're gonna get the gas tank out. We're gonna get the wheels off, get the rear axle out, the leaf springs, all that stuff. And then the brake lines are all attached, everything along the frame, all that stuff's gonna come off. So stay tuned for that. Again, that's gonna be that's part 4 is going to be the final disassembly of the car. And we'll also get doors off too. So gonna get this car prepped and ready to send up to the Dipper in Eugene, Oregon. I guess they do a lot of cars for the show Graveyard Cars, which is pretty sweet. So I think they said it's like $2,000 or $2,100 to have the whole car dipped, which to me is a fair deal because you could pay that much or more for having the car like media blasted or sandblasted. And then you have to go in after all that and try to clean all that crap up out of every nook and cranny. And it still doesn't get every square inch of the car covered and clean like a dipper does. So that's the reason why I'm doing the dipping. Some of you guys were asking that last time in the comments. So that's the reason I'm doing the dipping. It literally submerges the whole car, gets every piece, part left on the body cleaned. May not necessarily eat away all the rust, but it's going to eat away a big majority of the rust, like the huge cancerous areas, and it's basically just going to clean all the metal. So I have a clean surface to work with. I know what has to be cut out. I can know what areas are good, what are not good, and then address those things as I get along there. So pretty excited about that. So anyway, that's it for today's video. If you feel I have earned your subscription, please subscribe, like it, share it, and make a comment. And dudes, we will see you next time.